So when I look at our competitors out there in terms of what they offer, and they often do pieces of the FX risk management process. And I often wonder why they don't do everything. And um, the conclusion that I've come to is that they haven't sat in the seat and actually managed an FX program themselves. So it's kind of the we don't know what we don't know kind of scenario where they kind of think that FX risk management is just one piece. But if you've sat in the seat and lived the life of a corporate FX risk manager, you recognize that there's many parts to it. And if there's one part that is not automated, then you have the default is go back to Excel. And that is not the solution, right? So we concentrated on FX because that's what we know, that's what we do. And what we really differentiate ourselves in having all the different corner cases covered and being configurable so that when we come up with another corner case, when the customer says, well, our business model is X, so that we can pivot and take that corner case into account and create that customization for the client. So really it's, the real reason why I think large corporations should select AtlasFX for FX risk management is because one, we know what we're doing, and two, we can cater for whatever they need, right? So this is a requirements-based solution, not this is how it works and, fit your process into this. It has to be the other way around where we need to cater for the client's requirements in detail, and it's real detail. It's in the weeds. It's understanding every moving part, and that's what really differentiates us, along with a really good client support program, and constantly help working with clients to improve their process. AtlasFX solves all the regular pain points that clients would have, which would be the operational risk around Excel. So we remove Excel as a source of information. We remove the uncertainty around data by getting the correct data from all the data sources, whether it's the ERP system or the TMS or an FP&A system. So we remove that uncertainty. We remove the pain of bringing all the data together and aggregating it into a usable size of, data size, right? So automating the flow of data from all data sources and aggregating it and bringing it all together so that, FX risk managers can become, risk managers rather than data managers, right? So most clients that we talk to, they spend 3 or 4 days bringing the data together before they even start thinking about, what trades they're going to put on. So we shortcut all of that and provide the end-to-end workflow so that at each point along the way, the user can see the data and drill into the detail or look at it at an aggregated level, and then have the workflow to review and approve and execute. Yeah, so when I'm talking to prospective clients, there's kind of two kind of main areas where you see the kind of light bulb moment. One is the automation of the existing process. So how data comes from the different data sources. So the ERP system, the TMS, the FP&A system, how that data comes directly to AtlasFX, is aggregated and is matched up to create the exposures, and then, the full workflow from then on. The second piece is around the analytics to be able to explain your results at month end, because most companies really struggle to explain their FX results at month end. The fact that AtlasFX can do all of that automatically once the books close, that really gets our prospective clients excited about improvement on their side. The other area is around kind of new features that they're not doing today, whether that's using our AI module to improve their forecasting. There's a lot of interest in that because most companies are just really poor at forecasting their FX exposures and Treasury struggle in that regard. So, having an AI model that can vastly improve that is something of tremendous interest to prospective clients. The other area that most companies just kind of dream about doing is around transaction cost analysis, where we can tell the companies how much their FX execution is costing them and what the wallet spend is between different counterparty banks in terms of which bank is earning the most, the split of that in different ways between product types, so the spot, forwards, or swaps, how it's split out by currency pair, how it's split out by execution time, and how it's split by the way in which the quotes are asked. Is it one quote, one bank asked, or many banks asked, or you ask for two-sided prices? So those new areas are really gaining a lot of traction with prospective clients. Yeah, so AtlasFX specializes in FX risk management. One, because it's in the name, and two, because this is what we know, right? We're not experts in cash management or anything else. So we focus on a very niche part of the Treasury organization related to FX risk management, and that's what we do. So we like to think we're really good at it.